So Democrats think that MAGA is going to break up because of Donald Trump's criticism of Rob Reiner, who called for years Donald Trump a fence and every day went on the internet, on television, to shred Donald Trump and his legacy and his followers. While not losing the support for Joe Biden, despite the fact that he got millions of dollars for the Chinese Communist Party, he opened our southern border, he closed our schools, he destroyed our businesses, and he told us we couldn't go to church, all the while stealing thousands and thousands of classified documents and getting off scot-free. Yeah, I'm thinking this is kind of a little minor bump in the road. Nobody in MAGA is leaving Donald Trump because he criticized Rob Reiner. Your passing does not erase what you did in life. And he wasn't kind to Donald Trump, and I don't blame Donald Trump for reacting the way that he did.
But there were, a lot of factory workers who lost their jobs, and Trump, said, I'm going to bring those factory jobs back, and we knew that wasn't true. Everybody knew that wasn't true. And he's a huckster, and he's a great huckster. He's like the best snake oil salesman ever. It's poisonous for this country because there's no guarantee that democracy survives forever. There's no guarantee. It's just we're just people and laws. So if you destroy the structure and you destroy the laws, you can wind up with an autocracy, and that's where we're headed right now.
I don't understand the man in that White House.
Yes, I will continue to cover this topic. I think this should be my very last video on this. There is something I saw. President Trump responded to this backlash liberals are putting out and some conservatives on social media after his post criticizing Ron. We have seen all kind of reactions on social media. One that triggered me is coming from Cackling the View. They did something that actually got me thinking, especially what Whoopi Goldberg said. At a certain point, I saw the hypocrisies in different directions. I don't just want to talk much. I'm going to show you that video so you can see exactly what they said. But before I do that, first take a look at this clip.
According to reports, Reiner had scheduled a massage for the day he was. When the masseuse arrived, she repeatedly knocked and rang the bell before realizing something was wrong. So she contacted Reiner's daughter, who lived across the street. When the daughter entered the home, she found both parents dead and called 911 and immediately identified a dangerous relative as a likely suspect, a tip that led to her brother, Nick. Rob Reiner and Nick had a heated argument the night before at Conan O'Brien's Christmas party. Reports say it was about Nick possibly being back on and refusing yet another treatment. Quote, Nick was freaking everyone out, acting crazy, kept asking people if they were famous. Sources say Rob Reiner believed his son was deteriorating. Nick spent his life battling addiction, pills. He was sent to rehab when he was just 15. By the time he was 22, he'd gone to rehab 17 times. And when he refused treatment, he drifted, sleeping on the streets across the country, from Maine to New Jersey, Texas, the list goes on. In one interview, Nick said this, quote, when I was out there, I could have died. It's all luck. You roll the dice and you hope you make it. He wasn't shy about his struggles.
And I said, was it a home invasion? And she said, we don't know, but it may have been Nick.
Oh.
And I'm telling you, I just felt the floor. I just felt my heart drop, and I just thought, what Tracy's going to go through, what
did you have any idea?
President Trump should have said nothing. I think when the president says these sorts of things, it detracts from his policy achievements and his agenda.
For the President of the United States to take this family tragedy in which both Reiner and his wife were killed and say that it's because of Trump derangement syndrome, I thought was well beneath him and beneath the office, and I think it would have been better if the president had made no comment.
When people
people ought to have.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Online, I noticed that there's a lot of, when Charlie Kirk, et cetera, there was a lot of people saying nasty stuff. But that wasn't the president of the United States, and it was not Rob Reiner himself. Watch the tape of Rob Reiner.
Yeah.
Absolute horror. And I unfortunately saw the video of it, and it's beyond belief what happened to him, and that should never happen to anybody. I don't care what your political beliefs are. That's not acceptable. That's not a solution to solving problems.
That's called grace.
Right.
That is grace.
Right.
And the guy in the White House, he has none of the ability to lead, to set.
I'm going to make a correction here. As it turns out yesterday,
I believe you've seen. This is actually what happened. I went through my comment sections to actually respond to people that were asking for this. I decided to search if I can actually see what exactly happened. Now, when you take a look at this, you can clearly see some Republicans came out to say, oh, the president was not supposed to say that. Yeah, that is their opinion. There is something Whoopi Goldberg actually said. I don't know if they can use this same energy when bad things like this happen to Republicans. It will be nice, but they don't usually do that. They will always play their card and go free with tea. We saw what exactly happened with Charlie, what these people do. They did a lot of videos about it. No signs of. They were not remorseful. That's just the truth. They continue to criticize him. But when someone like Trump just put out or says something in relation to something like this, you will see how they blow it out.
I don't understand the man in that White House because he talks so much about Charlie Kirk and caring. Mm-hmm. And suddenly, this is what he puts out. Yeah. Have you no shame? No shame at all? This is can you get any lower? I don't think so. And what do you have to say about what's happened around the world? Where is our voice as Americans? Somebody's got to speak up for us. Our hearts are breaking through all of this, through Rob, through what's happened at Bondi Beach, what happened at Brown, and you don't find the time to say, as Americans, we hate what's happening. You ain't my president, man.
Whoopi declared Trump is not a president because Trump did not say something nice about Rob. I begin to question, why is it that these people do not stop Rob? Like, he should not be attacking Trump every single opportunity he has. They could have done the same thing. Stop him, like, please, take a break. Take a break. Don't attack Trump again. That's the best thing they're supposed to do. But they don't do that. Look at this. I didn't see these people coming out to one Democrat that were making a mockery, celebrating Charlie's. They didn't do that. But because it's someone, look at them. Crazy, right? Please share the video, subscribe. I'm going to end here. God bless you abundantly.
Look, either person can sit at either place. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. And the thing that to me is so frustrating.
We've known them for many, many years.
You and your husband were friends with Rob and Michele Reiner, and